The third and final stage of the Tour of Chongming Island, and it was all to play for in the general classification, and another stage win up for grabs. But it was all about who could stop the domination of Islad WNT Pro Cycling.
The goal is to keep the jersey in the team, to win the GC here with the team. We do it again like yesterday and the day before, because apparently it works. We go for the bony seconds again with me, but also with the other girls. And then we will see what happens.
The stage started and finished in Chongming New City Park. A 111.4 kilometre stage awaited the riders. And despite the close contest in the race, it was all very calm and relaxed at the start, but that was soon going to change once the racing got underway. Anne Kleineberg of Volker Wessels took the Queen of the Mountains points and wins the duel for the overall in the Queen of the Mountains jersey against Karolina Kumjäger. A moment of calm before the intermediate sprints were about to begin. At the first intermediate sprint, it was Sophie van Rooyen who took the points and bonus seconds ahead of Numanova and Marta Lack. The battle continued for the bonus seconds. Volker Wessels were determined to secure the podium. This time it was Sauren taking the points and bonus seconds ahead of Schweinberger and Manifan at intermediate 2. The podium for the overall general classification was on, and it was hotly contested. Two riders formed a breakaway, Anne Kleineberg and Nella Slanikova. They had 42 seconds on the chasers and 1:42 on the peloton. They had great cohesion and they were working well together. At the third intermediate sprint, it was taken by Anne Kleineberg, but that had no consequence on the general classification. The gap went out to 2 minutes and 7 seconds, and with 30 kilometres to go, Islad WNT Pro Cycling started to bring it back under control to eventually try and bring it back together for the general classification. Into the final, sadly, there was a crash that hampered several riders' ambitions to sprint. Meanwhile, UAE Team ADQ had a wonderful lead out for their riders Numanova to try and go for the sprint and go for the overall. In the green jersey, it was Marta Lack who came through and took the stage victory. She made it back-to-back victories, the Polish rider for Islad WNT Pro Cycling, sealing the deal in the general classification too.
But in the end, it's a race and it worked out not always like we would like to. The team strategy was we go for Katrin, that she can take the winning today and then jump on the podium. But it was super hectic finish and we lost each other, and so we tried our best and then I won the stage. I didn't expect this, but it's thanks to the whole team.
Marta Lack wins the stage ahead of the Volker Wessels Pro Cycling duo Scarlett Sauren and Sophie van Rooyen. In the general classification, Lack wins 8 seconds ahead of her teammate Milena de Zutter, with Scarlett Sauren taking third place, only 14 seconds down. The team classification was won by Islad WNT Pro Cycling ahead of Volker Wessels and Roland, and there's the rundown of the top 10 on the stage, with the general classification won by Lack ahead of de Zutter, Sauren, van Rooyen and Numanova. And this is how the new standings in the UCI Women's World Tour look like. And in the youth classification, we'll see you on Sunday for the final round of the UCI Women's World Tour, the Tour of Guangxi.